It's going. I'm a little sick. Hence the no camera. But how are you? How are you being rage baited on YouTube, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I got a couple seconds. If I switch to this button. Okay, good. No, I can still check it out. Okay. I don't even know what SCP Project Moon stuff is. Hmm. It's a very good point. No, I wouldn't say that it's rage baiting, other than the fact that this person just they seem very one-dimensional. I wouldn't. I'd just be like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, for sure. That was nice to scrub their name. Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say he was trying to rage bait you. Just other than he couldn't really back up his reasons. It was almost in the same sense that it's just like, I don't like it. Why don't you like it? Because I don't like it. You're just like, that's not a reason. You didn't even go like too in depth. Like I can understand. Like they were saying, like, oh, you know, what I saw. What I saw in the advertisement was not what matched up with what I created in my mind of what it was. I was like, yeah, I guess, but I don't know. You can see my title for my stream is I'm not sure about NTE. So my reasons, my reasons, is someone that's currently trying to develop a brand new social media platform. And then prior to that, we're developing an AI efficiency platform for businesses. So being in the AI space and learning a lot about AI, I understand how it can be a tool. And I've been seeing a lot of not so great stuff flying around about NTE in regards to AI. Um, my understanding of it so far is that the developers used AI to kind of like flesh things out, but at launch they were going to remove all of the forward-facing AI stuff. Um, and they didn't. So there's some stuff that people have found across the way that, you know, is kind of making people feel bad. I saw that Iron Mouse, which is, I'm not really a big fan of Iron Mouse in any way, shape, or form. I just heard of her through Baby No Money, but I can hear that she's like a big VTuber. Even she pulled her sponsorship of the game out because she was just like, I was told there was no AI in this, and you know, the developers even doubled down and saying there was no AI, and here we are looking at a product that has AI in it. And like I said, like AI, I think is a great tool that everybody, you know, should be. You should learn how to use it to at least a functioning capacity, because it's going to be here for the rest of our lives. And I think not having AI, you know, as a tool is kind of you're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot at that point. However, when it comes to AI, I don't like AI being part of art. And I do consider video games to be a form of art. So I don't know, like I'm in that kind of weird spot right now. I just found out about it like literally yesterday, and so that's why I'm on it today. The aim is to still be on NTE for next Tuesday and Thursday, and then the following week we have Forza Horizon 6 launching on Tuesday, and Yoshi's new game launching on the Thursday. So we'll be switching for those games, and then we're not sure what we're going to play after that. So I'm hoping what's going to happen is, if there are, you know, if the everything about the AI stuff is true, I'm really hoping that, you know, the dev is going to push hard to get that stuff cleaned up and moved out of the way, because, you know, overall I am enjoying this game. At times it is overwhelming, but because when I mean overwhelming, I'm just talking about the stuff, the amount to do. I was talking about it in a last stream, you know, not to kind of like say like, you know, this is a GTA game, but I kind of compare it to GTA, but I don't compare it in a bad way in any way, shape, or form, or even a good way. I think it's its own unique beast. I just see that there's some similar elements between that, and I think that's just, as humans, we're just gonna naturally categorize games. You know, like if we saw, you know, a one-on-one fighting game, we'd be like, oh, it's kind of similar to Street Fighter, it's kind of similar to Mortal Kombat, right? Like it could be completely vastly different with different mechanics. Like if we wanted to like use one like that, we could use like was it T2KXO, the one from the people that made League of Legends. Yeah, I would say that's like Street Fighter, but is it its own thing? Yeah, like, so I don't know. That's kind of where I'm seeing on things. The glitchiness, I think, is definitely an optimization with the game being so new. You know, we had that same issue with Arknight's Enfield. It was very glitchy and stuff like that at the beginning, but when we returned to it probably a couple weeks ago, it ran very smooth, and I think that's just a matter of time. There's probably misinformation mismatch because the devs have never hidden their AI usage, but I wouldn't put it past the marketing team be sure that our mouse own term team maybe not have asked the right questions. I don't think it. Yeah. Also, who was previous game Tower of Fan? Yeah, so I think you're right. Like, I think it's just a matter of like comfort, right? And so that's why that's why I truly, that's the reason why I'm streaming it tonight, because I'm just like, well, I'm not just gonna read something and be like, no, I don't like what I read, and then I'm just gonna switch off of it, right? But I was just like, I'm not really a fan of what I'm hearing, but you know, before I make any judgment calls, then I'm going to just keep playing it. But I really appreciate you actually pointing that out, and I do agree with that. And ultimately, when they were talking about like the stuff that was happening, I was just like, well, yeah. I mean, you know, you think about the sheer scale of the game. Is it going to be beneficial for you to use some Gen AI to try to round things out? Absolutely. Like, it's kind of, the sheer scale is mind-blowing. I've only been in a tiny area of this city, and it's overwhelming already. I can only imagine if we get to the point where we're starting to scale the whole map. What's up, Q? What's up, Shania? I truly hope that I'm not bothering you guys with coughing. I'm gonna try to keep it away from the mic as much as possible.
Such a hassle.
It's not so much that I'm like coughing up anything, it's just I think the medicine and everything is kind of making me dry, so it's I'm trying to hydrate as much as possible to keep things moving along. Yeah. The one thing that I played a mission on Tuesday. We were actually talking about it on stream, and I walked into one room where it was supposed to be like kind of like they're showcasing these paintings, and it looks like the dev only had like 3 pictures, and they just kind of kept trying to reuse it. But there was like 27 pictures on the wall, but they only had 3. And I was just like, you could have grabbed like Adobe stock photos and just like plop 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 plop. Yeah. Oh, what was the earlier conversation about? Too sick to have a full conversation. That's okay. That's okay. You do what you need to, Q. Get better. I do enjoy, you know, having a free lazy day. Except I don't really want to have a free lazy day feeling like ass. True. True, true, true. If we're comparing it like to Hoyo or Hoyover, sorry. Which I found out recently, you can actually go to Shanghai and go to the Hoyoverse headquarters. Which I thought was cool. However, like, I thought it was kind of sad though that there's no merchandise there or anything like that. It'd be really cool to have some like exclusive merchandise only sold at the headquarters. I think it would be really, you know, it would be good business. But maybe they don't want a crazy amount of people being there. Really? I thought it kind of like, I like the vibe outside. They have like a I can't remember what it says underneath Mohoyo. It's like something like nerds coming together to save the world, something like that. It was something like that written underneath the name, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cool. It seems like they had a good sense of humor, right? So it already starts off with the idea that, yeah, so for you saying that they're nice people, I can see that. I can see that. Oh, someone's being beaten up. No, no, no. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I was gonna intervene. I had to come save somebody. Wait, isn't this the cafe spot right here? Do I have to come back in the morning? Hmm. Yeah, I can understand that. If I'm here, let me purchase it. Fair enough. I think I have to be here during the daytime. it won't let me purchase a cafe at nighttime. Because the cafe wouldn't even be open. Of course you're cracking open a bottle. Such a lush. Such a lush. That's fair. That's fair. I think that's the reason why like it initially like took me by like, oh my god, no. Because I actually do like this game. If you told me that Arknights was in that position, I'd be like, no, well, now I understand why I don't like the game that much. We were talking about it last stream that like obviously I can't keep adding gotcha after gotcha after gotcha. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna have to actually make like a decision, right? Which ones am I gonna push forward legitimately? And I would say that Arknights is currently on the dock of like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue pushing it forward. Stop talking so much. You're just talking so fast. I can't read that fast. Gotcha system? Yeah, I remember. I think you mentioned it in one of the streams. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but I can kind of look past it a little bit. I think what's really kind of getting me on Arknights in comparison to if we'll just compare it to NTE. NTE, I still feel like it's developing a story and it's building a world. I'm struggling to get past the VAs in Arknights. It becomes jarring. It feels like they have unpaid actors or actors that are not as experienced as the other companies, right? And so because of that, like all the acting sounds very dead and very flat, and so I'm struggling to get into the game. If I can't get into the game, I can't even get to the point of getting to either whether to appreciate or not appreciate the gacha system. Also not a fan of the well, in two ways. I'm a fan of the fact that you don't always have to go to like domains to like grind out gear, right? I like the idea that you can build it. But in the same sense, I don't like the idea that you have to build a factory to, get that type of stuff. So it's like I'm imagine playing Arknights and not building a factory. That's kind of like the foundational approach to the entire game, right? So I'm kind of like so far, I'm 50-50. Or as they say in French, comme ci, comme ça. Yeah. The combat felt flat. I can understand that. Yeah. I have a friend of mine that he's just like, I love it more than NTE, and I'm just like, different strokes for different folks, if they will, right? Ain't no one reading that fast. There's no way. Oh god, this sounds terrifying. Oh, she's gonna kill me, isn't she? Kill me with the scissors. Oh no. Oh, okay. I was reading that and they just closed it on me. Yeah, shocking. I was actually into that story. We went to... I like the Thanos snapped comment. What were the big bugs that were from last week? Are they gonna get more and more histories? As long as money's involved, I'm there. Actually, let's see if we can... I don't want to leave this area. When do you think a cafe should be open? Cafe should be open by at least 9. Oh. Oh, geez. Yes, you would know. You would know, right, Chenya? You're there right at the crack of dawn. Where's my coffee? 9:01. First in line. You're late. That's funny. I'm here. Oh. Oh. I saw the purchase. There. There it is. Please be like 5,000. Like, oh, 20,000. That's fine. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh no. Oh, we're not doing that. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. On a day when I'm sick? No. We're just gonna hire some people.
Coffee or desserts? With me, the part-timer ace of Stary, here you can relax.
You just gonna work by yourself?
Leave it to me.
Okay.
I've worked at 9 Degree Cafe before. I'll get the hang of it soon.
That's true. That's true. That's a really good reason to keep going. Mint is amazing. The Cheesetopia days, yeah, no, we want to stay away from that. If I can hire somebody else, I will. Let's just stay in beverages right now. I just want some coffee. Get to work. Oh no. Do I still get the coffee? We'll talk about it when it's done. Oh. People like this? Really? Okay. You don't look like you're hard at work. Looks like you're just chilling on it. I think that's a jellyfish. That's cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what did we swap out? I thought we swapped out like to the chairs and stuff like that. Or was it my other cafe that got swapped? I don't even know if it's the one I'm standing in or the other one. One of my shops is trendy. Whichever one. That's fine. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. I wouldn't call myself. Yeah, I don't know if like my abilities will help you figure out authentic motorcycle parts. When I was at the event on Tuesday, I took all the food. Yeah. Yeah. There was a food. I don't know if you were here for that one, Shinya, but we were at an event, like an auction event, and I could just walk up to the table and take the food, and I took everything. Hey, what's up, Mythic? Okay, so now we need to figure out what are we doing today. Oh, I need to get to 24. Can we do any of these ones? I want to push things forward just so it fits. It looks like we're just going to be heading around the city, doing random quests that we see. Everything's going good. Everything's going good. What about you? I'm gonna clean up some of these side missions here. Just down the street. Kind of. Not really though. Ooh, actually, you know what we could do? On the way over there, let's get that up so we can actually teleport there next time. There we go. Why are you over there? I'm on this side of the street. Are you getting into a traffic jam? So I feel like you're gonna hit me. Oh. Alright, your turn. I think you did a fantastic job this time. Is it this way? So yesterday on my day off, I actually took the time to look at how to build teams for Genshin and then also Zenless. Did you know there's an app that helps you build teams on Genshin that you can pay upwards of like $5 a month if you're just a standard user, and then I think it's like $16 a month if you're a whaler? And I was just like, but I mean, like, when I was in the app, just messing around on the free side of it, it knows what it's doing. Like, it's really, really good. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a crap app, not worth it. I just don't think I can see myself using that consistently, but really good. Like, you can, it uses, it's got, like, really in-depth tracking, so it connects to Hoyo Lab, so it has the ability to read your team and also build everything off that. And then it does have AI access that will like look at your team, and then it will give you feedback and help you like what exact weapons you should get, artifacts, and your talents too, and all that type of stuff. I was just like, wow, this is actually, you know what? We're right here at another mission. Sorry, I gotta do this, but yeah, so I was just looking at that. I was like, it's crazy. The only thing that sucked about it was that it uses like kind of like a token setup where it was like, well, they classified as Ink, INK, and you get 30 a month for free. And just by like me asking about one team, it took 25. So now I have to wait 30 days for me to use it again. That's crazy. I'd be crazy. Like if I was paying, like even if you get the $5 a month, then it goes your ink goes up to I think 1,400, which is not a crazy jump. I would wish it'd be unlimited, but I'm assuming if they did unlimited, then they couldn't really kind of get you to push for the whaler aspect. So I was just like, that's not really cool. But anyways, I managed to build out something like 14 teams on Genshin side, and I think it was something like 12 or 13 on Zenless' side, because on the last time we were playing Genshin on the Friday and the Monday, we were struggling with an event because we really needed to build a team. And so I thought this is a really good opportunity for me to like sit down, figure this out, so that doesn't happen again where we run into issues of trying to like build something. So now I can actually start, doing the domains and the HOA in Zenless to try to push that forward to get those characters all built out. And then either this weekend or next Wednesday, my next day off, I'm going to sit down and do the same thing for Star Rail and Impact 3rd. But yeah, it's they all have their own systems, and it's really hard, you know, for someone to just kind of like, well, it's hard to kind of pick up initially, but once you know the language, you know the language, right? You understand how to build it. But then trying to apply that to multiple games, that's becoming problematic for me. Oh, really? Really? Did you want to share it in the Discord? I'd love to see the picture. Every other game but ZZZ. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because like Genshin runs off the reactions, but Zenless runs off of kind of like an attacker, a dazer, if you would want to say it, like a character that's going to daze, and then a support character. And you basically just have to build a team like that. So it seems like it would be easier because it's a lot more simple, but it doesn't really work all the way through. And then also trying to figure out how to build a team with the people that I have was the hardest thing last night. Awesome. I would love that. I know I talked about last time. I think you were on stream. I was talking about how I put all my characters into the Discord, and didn't get the opportunity to do that yet. But trying to build a team that I can like really kick, do some momentum. Because right now in the story, my team is just getting whacked constantly in HSR, and I'm just like, I have other people, but I'm just like, you don't want to put all time and effort into characters that don't matter. 'Cause that's something that I learned in Genshin. I am a really big fan of Amber. A lot of people on the channel know that. And Amber is not rated high in Genshin. She doesn't work a lot with teams. But I put a lot of time and effort into Amber, and now when I actually started to build a team, I didn't have any of the resources. So it was a grind to get back to that point. Graffiti artist. Oh, jeez. Oh, I would like to have some artwork. That's cool. It's like a barter. I come help you, and then... Huh? You're gonna give me some art. Like that. Yeah. I kind of do it like, ironically these days, because I keep talking about how, like, one of these days... You wait, Amber's gonna become meta, and everybody that gave up on Amber is gonna be like scrambling to try to build Amber, and I'm gonna be like, I'm already done. Anyway, I cannot in good faith drive away with crimes happening in my city. That's true. Whoa, you look exactly like the guy that made my... not fake. It wasn't fake. It was real. It was a real invitation. Never mind. I'm just gonna walk away so we don't talk about that anymore. You never know, right? There could be just a time where, like, Hoyoverse is just like, you know what? Instead of launching a new character, we're gonna go back to Mondstadt, and we're gonna start rebuilding those characters. Like, even in Zenless, I was never really a fan of Billy. And in the new story that just launched yesterday, Billy has a new form. I think it's called Star Knight Billy, and I was using it, and it's ridiculous. Think about, well, if you do know who Billy is, but think about Billy if Billy's talents were merged with Mavuika from Genshin. A lot of characters like that. Like you have Billy now is like that, right? And then over here in NTE, you have Haether. Haether kind of reminds me of like Yishuan from Zenless mixed with Mavuika from Genshin. Oh. You gotta be sneaky. How do... Is there a ducking... There's no ducking in this, right? Oh, we didn't have to. I already forgot who we were. Yes. I am happy with that line of thinking. Let's make Amber meta. That would be so hilarious to me. She's still the main character that I go to if I need to use a bow to like hit something. I'll still go to Amber. Nicole is gonna make Amber meta. Really? I'm down for that. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh. I didn't even see the options on the left side, and I'm just like, why is my character not moving? Yeah, I've started to generate my polls up, and with the new feedback that I got from you guys in the community, we're going to be doing polling on one game on Fridays with a minimum of at least 30 polls. You're the one that posted the flyer. You know, you have the same cupboards as me. Oh, you got a lot more going on in your living room though. What's up, Ethan? That's cool. I won't go upstairs because that's your private area. They call you Wallord? I honestly think that your name should just stay as Ethan. I think Wallord is a little cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Ethan it is, cool. Why? Yeah, it seems pretty, I mean, I had to spend 200,000 pounds to get my, but I bought the whole building. Wait, I think I bought the whole building. Maybe I just bought the unit for 200,000.
Huh?
I can understand that. Oh. Yeah, I can understand that as an artist. You can't keep doing like the same art over and over and over again because then people get bored. Really? NTE took first place? I thought HSI would have stayed your first. I don't know what my list would be if I had to like rate the gachas. I don't know where I'd place everything right now. Thank you for the lurk, Shinya. I appreciate that. Isn't it crazy that if you say something and then use the lurk, it doesn't like she see it, it has to be by itself.
Aha!
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the styling is really hard to.
Huh?
Huh?
Two o'clock in the morning. Dang, that's a late night to be working. Chill out, Mint. Chill out. You are enjoying the content. Tickle that purple heart to keep good times rolling. Oh, it's raining. Wait. Oh. Did I not bring up my Vespa? Ooh. The giant cat. In this game? Yeah. There's this one guy. I don't know like names of like content creators that are like really big in spaces. But there's a guy that's I've seen many times in the Genshin space, and I'm assuming he got approached for a sponsorship for NTE, and he was showing oh, what's her name? The drunkard girl. But anyways, she can stop time, and you can stop the rain right in the middle of the air, and they all look like gems in the air.
Hmm.
How did you spray paint a wall in the rain? Does anybody in the chat live in a city, like a metropolis? Metropolis? Thank goodness you do not. I get so like torn on it. I live in like a medium city. I guess you'd call it a medium city. Like after 9 o'clock, everything's basically closed except for like McDonald's. But I don't know. There's times like where I've gone to like there's a big, massive city near me, a metropolis, and I've gone there, and there's always something to do, always new food. Oh, like you know, and it's just like I think it's nice, but then I come back to my city and I think it's nice that I can get away from that city. So I've always been torn. Many times in my life I've thought about moving to a metropolis, but I've never done that, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. Trailer park in a small city. Big cities scare you. Yeah. The people there really get me going. I don't mean that in a good way. I mean in a bad way. Like it's very interesting when I go to the big city, like seeing how people operate in their day-to-day lives. I'm just like, oh, it seems so cold here. You go sleep. I take care of everything now. Oh, really? That's a game that Shaimi, which we call her Shinya. She always says I should check out Persona, the Persona series. I was talking about how I was really enjoying HSR, and that's what she suggested. Wait, how do you change frames? Right here. Whoosh. These are cool. This one looks really cool. It fits. Really? Is turn-based games, like, is that your main favorite, is turn-based games?
Yeah.
Did you guys do this?
Huh?
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, my first enjoyment is racing games, then platformers. The platformer kind of melds into like whether it be like Metroidvania or a roguelite. Then various roguelites or roguelikes. And then Gacha's been the one that's been kind of like surging. It came out of like nowhere. I didn't even start playing Genshin at launch. I started playing Genshin I think around 2023, maybe even 2024. And because of that, that's why I've kind of like branched out and started experiencing like Zenless, which I think is a really cool fighting thing, and then moving into HSR, which I'm not usually a turn-based person, but I really like HSR. And then yeah, now we're over here.
Hmm?
The only one I can't get into is MMO or team-based multiplayers. So I definitely was in FPS for a while. I think I did like nine years of trying to push for esports in Call of Duty. After that, I played a little bit of Apex Legends for a couple years, just for fun to kind of get that same feeling. I ran an esports organization for a while as well with Call of Duty, so it was fun at the time. But nowadays, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm really hard to get into team-based multiplayer games. And then MMOs, I remember trying out World of Warcraft, and it didn't really like get me. I was just like, I don't know, I didn't understand it. But you know, we here on our channel on Sundays we have Taryn that streams World of Warcraft, and I've actually been like revisiting, like watching it with him. And I think it's the people obviously that can make things different, because it seems fun, but is it going to make me download the game and play? No. But will I always pay attention to his streams? Yes. So I can totally understand. They feel like trash. I mean, I think for those ones, you're dealing with like a very massive game with a lot of things functioning at the exact same time, with a lot of people in that server, and because of that, it brings the graphics and, you know, a lot of the functions down. So I can totally understand. Totally understand. Even to this day, I know there's a lot of people that still play RuneScape, which is kind of like a more remedial version of World of Warcraft, and I think the exact same way. I like this guy's shirt, not the top one, but the bottom one that's tied up. I like that print. Oh, have they? Oh, nice. Wait, what? Why are you sorry? If she made that her shirt herself. Yeah. No. Mm. You're a douche. You're a douche, you know that? I'm wearing a shirt that says happy party on it. Nothing about you seems happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what he says. Whatever you like is what you like. It doesn't matter.
Huh?
There's not a tiny one right there. What is he up to? He's gonna have to wait. Not in my city. Not in my city.
Stay splinter and fracture.
Thank you. Thank you for the 2 cookies. Anyways, what are you up to about? Have to go here and then go back? Yes, that's crazy. We'll have to go back? This is Pan. Oh. Oh, it's sad to be at the right spot. That's why. Oh, damn. Burn. Well, this one hasn't been touched. They get like right close. If you do miss a stream, do not worry, as we upload all of our streams the very next day after they're live here over at youtube.com/ETHERxVault. I am so surprised I didn't actually get hurt there. I do not know. That's good, because I'm really bad at games that have fall damage. I've had Cloud Retainer bounce off the ground. I don't even know how many times in Genshin.
The wind's just right.
You'd think, like, with a Cloud Retainer, I should be able to move around a lot better. Well, sometimes I forget to hit the button. It just bounces off the ground. Like, I like driving in the cars, but I don't know, there's something about this Vespa. It just feels more immersive to me. It's very relaxing. Yeah, that's true. Whoops, sorry. Why are you never near your door? Wait, why does my character look like she's falling? And I can hear the sound of falling. Uh-oh. I am part of your dreams, Ethan. I am not really here right now. Back to flying. That must be where I stepped. Yeah, I agree. Too good. Yeah. I'll touch down once you reach my level. Oh wait. Sorry, we need to just wait time. I didn't have to. Maybe I did, I believe. Did you choose the female MC or the male MC for this? Oh. Oh wait. Wait. No, I was supposed to go down to the lobby. Female MC supremacy? Agreed. Doesn't matter which game I choose. I always choose the female. Wait. Oh, I will screenshot that. Oh, actually, I don't have to screenshot it. I'm in the game right now. Wait, how do I do that? Oh, friends. Add friend. Good thing about playing on the computer is you can switch back and forth between controller, keyboard. V-Star. See, I definitely want to get this girl. Oh, and this one as well. I saw you and Q talking in the Discord about this girl and how to effectively use her. April 14th. Close to my birthday. Yeah, we're only 4 days apart. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, obviously 4 days in many, many years. But, yeah, I just sent you a friend request. It's crazy how many people are April birthdays in our Discord. Any other ones? Give me all the currency. Awesome. Wait, so yeah, wait, why is it saying there's a witch house here? I don't see a witch's house here. And my Vespa's gone. This is definitely something I could never do. I could never drive on a Vespa in a downtown core. Yeah, no, I know about the crows, but I'm just like, usually doesn't like the one that I know about is. Or is it the park? Yeah, over here. This one I know about. And I've seen that building and I've been in there. But it was showing me one was there. Oh, it's different. Oh, I know what you're trying to say then. Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool. I haven't been to her in a bit, so I probably should go drop off my bad luck. Best character is because of her design? Yeah, that would be really cool. I like her hat. It'd be cool if she's a playable character. You have to hide behind the tree. This is not behind the tree. This is between the two trees. Defeat. Defeat Bop.
My mistake. And here comes the whirlwind. Don't doubt me. Whoa! Can't touch this. Now time to switch up the heat. My turn.
Rest for a moment. Selfless, formless. Comprehend.
I will see through the Neverness. Unedited by heroes! Feeling good. I'm here, Coco. What?
Despair.
Leave it to me, man. Let's finish this.
No more bop today.
Woohoo!
I thought I parked it on the road. Is this mine or am I stealing somebody's? Hope I'm not stealing somebody's. Wait, how far are we going here? We're just going off the map. Why is it saying that just to go here? Ah, you know what? Let's just enjoy the drive. It's okay. Oh, you can't steal them? Okay, good. That's good. Have you been to prison again? I still haven't been to prison once. Feeling pretty good about myself. Solid A1 citizen here. There's prison dailies? Are you joking or serious? Is it beneficial? If you are enjoying our recorded or live content, check out our recorded content over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIAL, posting on Mondays, Fridays, and a bonus on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Today we got a YouTube short for you, showing you Taryn on his Sunday Sodas streams. What's it look like though? Is it just a standard like orange jumper? I thought it was sad that like when you steal something in this that you don't get to keep it though. Oh really? Okay. Okay, fair enough. And how do you go to prison? Just steal stuff, smash into things, let the cops get you? I don't want to hurt people.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh god. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's cool. I can understand like that. I guess that's also another thing that was when you were talking about how NT became your top game, right? It's like finding those hidden things by doing random stuff, and you're getting like you said, a secret boss, max at watch level. It's not like they put that in the ads for the games, so it's like letting you explore the game to the extent that you want to explore it, which is cool.
Aha!
Yeah, you don't need to go that far. Nice. Keep rocking, Ether. Or not Ether. Ethan. You got this, bro.
Wait, what was?
Okay. What we want to do now. Now I know we're doing some stuff over here, and it would make sense for us to like unlock it by going here, but I'm trying my best to not get overwhelmed in this game, so I'm trying to clean up all of the side quests that we can do before we move on to a new area. Welcome back, Shinya. There's also the Generation X boost. Get all the way to standard S rank weapons just by beating certain bosses for them. Wow.
Just about to do?
That's cool.
Totally blanking on it.
Game is going well. We just took down an anomaly that didn't like the graffiti that our friend Ethan was doing. Now we are heading to another quest. Yeah. He should express himself by making his own graffiti and not covering other people's graffiti. But, yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. True, true. Okay, what's going on over here? What are you guys doing? Oh. What's up, Ruddy? You're a big celebrity? Yes. Okay. Take a photo. Wait. What happened to Ruddy? Oh. Who are these other people? The cat on the left looks like it's seen way too many things. Just lost. Lost in the thoughts. Terrifying thoughts. Basically. Yeah. Look traumatized. I know too much. Sure. Okay. I will be there. Ooh. There we go. Where'd my bike go? Oh, dang. They keep taking my Vespa away. Now in real life, don't do this, folks. This is... shouldn't be driving your Vespa here. Ah! Because then stuff like that happens. See, we were talking about it last time, Shinya. You know how it says get off the vehicle to talk? In this instance, that makes sense. But when you're driving a car, get off the car to talk is really weird. Are you... what's going on right now? Chill out, bro. Sometimes when you're in first person view, you forget who you are playing as, but you can look to the left and you'd be like, it's Mint. You can definitely tell it's Mint. That's cool that the shadows are easy to tell. Hmm. Really? I didn't even know that. I didn't know that at all. Wait, why can't you see the ground? Oh. 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 That's embarrassing.
Jingle dingle, a new home free of wrangle.
Thanks for the hydration. Oh, jeez. And the posture check. I didn't think before you said that.
Jingle dingle, a new home free of
No,
wrangle.
I need to talk to Nydia. Hmm. Yeah, the back problems on Mint would probably be pretty insane. She's youthful at this time, so she'll be okay, but later on, yeah, it'd be pretty bad. Aww. Where are you? Oh. Oh wait. I thought you were Ruddy. Wait, what? Doesn't that look like Ruddy that was on the floor there? Wait, where are you, Ruddy? Are you upstairs? Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the purple flame. Alright, no worries. Thanks for the lurk. I don't want to come to your house and look at your pictures of yourself. That's weird. Okay, well, now my stuff's up there. Ah. Your house is still a fair distance away. Thank God we can just get another one to drop in. Oh, wait, how are we gonna get up there? Oh. Drowning sounds a little scary. Is this the way he probably gets to his house? Probably not. Probably not. But we're gonna...
Riding the wind.
Oh wow, you... Very nice place up here. If it rains, it's not good, but... What advertisement are you talking about? Aww. Okay. Yeah, no, that I was actually talking to, like, I was talking earlier about my one friend that still likes Arknights more than this, and I was saying one of the biggest things that I like about this game is the first person mode. I understand that there's a lot of games out there that are third person, right? And it's great, you know, if you want to try to see like what's going on around you, like let's say in a fight or something like that. But first person gives me far more immersion than third person by like a long shot. Like I actually do feel like I'm part of this world, which is great. And then in this game, the other thing that I like is about it is like when you start fighting, it immediately switches to third person and you start fighting, and then it will switch back to first person. Sometimes it's not as smooth, like sometimes I do have to go back into the settings and reset to first person, but first person just, I like it. It's really nice. I really think that a lot more games should have that. Like Genshin, I don't think you could do it with Zenless. Zenless would probably be like nauseating with the fighting. You'd probably be really sick. But if they did the same setup as this one, I guess it would work that way. Okay. I look like I can fight? Why? Because I'm bigger than you? Oh my god, yes. Heck yes. I like Wuthering Waves. I think I only played that one for about like 10 minutes. Just because that was when I was just starting Genshin and I was already liking Genshin. But Wuthering Waves is coming to Xbox. I think it's next month. No, I think it's in July. And when that happens, we're gonna play it here on the channel as well. But yeah, Genshin, oh, some of those places are so stunning, and having that in first person would be so nice. Even when we were talking the dog there, you kept seeing me like stare at the city. It looks so nice. That looks like the castle at like Magic Kingdom, way over there. I wonder if it's like modeled after that, because like even like the little dome is kind of like Epcot.
Riding the wind.
Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, I might download Wuthering Waves on my computer just so I can start getting dailies before it launches on Xbox. I usually like playing, like, for example, like, I'm playing NTE, I play Star Rail, and Impact Third on my computer. I'd prefer if they were on Xbox. The only reason why is just as a streamer, it's nice to have one system deal with the game, the other system deal with the stream itself. It's one of the reasons why we actually pulled away from Arknights initially at launch. We were talking about how it wasn't optimized yet, and so my computer was trying to deal with running Arknights and running the stream at the same time. It was struggling a little bit. This place smells complicated. What does complicated smell like? Okay. I don't know what Dunsaburo is going to be. Oh, it's a chameleon. Sneak up on him. Boom. That's mine. Ooh. Oh. Is that tomato and lettuce on a hot dog? That's kind of weird. At least for me. Ooh. Anyway, sorry, I got lost in the food. What's going on? Really? A Boston hot dog? Yeah, a lot of the gachas are released on PS5 and PC at launch. And I really wish Xbox was like that. We always get it like way later. Way later. Ooh. Oh. I didn't even know there was like states or city set type hot dogs. I've heard of a ballpark hot dog. Other than that, it's hot dogs made at my house. Type hot dog. Yeah, have you seen a Danza Bureau is? I can't tell you what that is, but have you seen it? Yeah. Okay, then I can't help you. Enjoy your argument. Oh. I mean, I'll try it. The idea, it seems weird to me. Like, having lettuce and tomato on a burger seems normal. But, I mean, I've added pickle to my hot dog before, so I guess it's not too far. I guess, yeah, I'd still try it. I don't... Oh. Oh, it looks like a raccoon. Oh, where'd all the cars go? All the cars just disappeared. Oh. Getting bullied. Wait, are we in a new area? No. We've been here before. Full Chicago dog has yellow mustard, neon green, neon green. It has to be neon green. Sweet pickle relish, topped with white onions, tomato wedges, slices, dill pickle spear, pickled sport peppers, dash of celery salt. So basically not. I'd still try it once. A lot of those toppings are kind of like very weird to me on a hot dog. Some of those are not even things that I usually like, but I would still try it. Oh, it's Audie. Okay. It is one of Rudy's buddies. Ah, fair. See, yeah, like raw tomato is a no for me. Onions and garlic. Like when you cook all of those, I totally understand. It's weird. I don't know why. Like if you cook garlic and cook onions and put them in a dish, I'm okay. Same with the tomato, but raw, I can't do those. Lettuce is something I'm starting to come around to, but for most of my life I didn't. And then what was the other ones you had up there? I don't like celery, but celery salt probably should be fine. And I don't like relish. I don't mind pickles, but I don't like relish, which is really weird. I know. I did investigate it. Oh. I didn't get to this part. Okay. Sweet pickle relish? Oh. Yeah. That doesn't sound great to me. It's bones. Is this your bones? I don't see anybody in there. Nope. I mean, I didn't see the popcorn, but sure. Oh, there's the popcorn beside it. I mean, I can run faster than you. Probably not. I can barely see the popcorn. There's one. Right there. There's some right there. Oh.
Don't die. Leap phase, then break. Now's the time.
Trying to tell me about something that's going on, and I'm just like, I'm in the middle of a fight.
I'm here, Coco. Get first. As lucky as ever.
Absolutely. Oh, let me know when you're ready, Jose, and I will dip out of here. Whenever? Okay. Then I will stop here then. That's it for me. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be on Honkai Star Rail at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya. No worries.